We're at this point in the market where everyone is asking, is this a turning point? Is this a moment where the market can actually recover? Transaction volumes, pricing, and we're in for a good vintage in 2024. Midway through this year, we've had some good news on the interest rate front. Some central banks have started pivoting, long-awaited rate cuts. We had the ECB, for example, we've had Canada. We've had a couple of other countries, including, for example, Sweden, outside of the Eurozone in Europe. But of course, this doesn't necessarily come as a cavalry or a relief to the market. We've had some clouds on the horizon, and at the same time, elections in Europe are pointing to some uncertainties coming up in the next few quarters. I think that has led to, on the one hand, a relief on the short end of the interest rate curve, and on the other hand, heightened risks and heightened spreads on the longer end. So that's increasing volatility. And if you look further down to this year and at the end of the year into 2025, we have the US election. Of course, it's going to bring in a lot of uncertainty. So as much on the one hand, we've had good news, which should lead to repricing in a positive way, we've also had some bad news coming, or uncertainty, I should say, coming from the election cycle. And remember, this is the year of the elections. So what are we doing at PATRIZIA with respect to these heightened, uncertain environments? Basically sticking to our, what we call megatrends. We call them dual megatrends. Digital transition, we have the urban transition, and we have the energy transition and the living transition. And we're crafting our strategies and our portfolios around these megatrend and themes. In terms of risk-taking, we are seeing some increased deal activity on the discounted core side. So if you're a core investor and looking to increase your exposure to income-generating assets, this is a good time, both on equity as well as debt. And if you're a more value-add investor, we are seeing increased activities and opportunities. And for example, our impact strategies, where we're developing affordable and social housing, and we're delivering some good returns, both in terms of financial returns and societal returns. We're also very active in our infrastructure portfolios.